so happy you're here to join us. You're here to see the show at home. I'm Rachel, and I'm so pleased that you're able to join us tonight. We're going to do some improv for you tonight, and that means we're going to get a suggestion from your chat comments, and we will be building a show completely improvised off of that suggestion. It is my pleasure to introduce the rest of the cast of the show tonight. Let's bring everyone on. We've got Steve, we've got Phil, we've got Eric, and Kevin. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Thank you. So let's take a look at our comments tonight and see which movie we want to take as a suggestion. So let's see.
Cool.
We've got Speed. I'm always a Keanu fan, so I'm going to want to go with that. But anyone see you in first? Anything else first that you want to go with tonight?
I think it's on
You choose. Yeah.
Speed.
Great.
Poster choose. Speed, of course.
Awesome. Well, I'm a huge Keanu fan, so naturally, that's one of the best movies ever made. And when was that? Was that the 90s, right?
That was the 90s.
It was the 90s, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Can I
that movie
admit
could be
something?
done
I have
now
never
today.
seen the film Speed.
Oh.
You've never seen
Really?
Speed?
I have not.
Why?
Me neither. Slow down.
Wait. Oh, Wes, that's not surprising you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's basically all movies I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Why?
What is the movie you have seen?
I've seen Mothman, The Legend of Mothman.
That's
Mothman
movie you
Prophecies?
see. Yeah, with Richard Gere.
Yeah. I saw it when I was 9, and it terrified me. I had, when I walked to the school bus as a 9-year-old, I thought Mothman was in the trees and was going to come get me. But then I rewatched it when I was older, and the CGI was a lot worse than I remember it as a kid. And so I wasn't scared anymore.
There's a lot of movies that I watched as a kid that were very, very scary to me, and that are probably not scary at all, or weren't even intended to be scary. Like the 10 Commandments was very, very traumatic for me. I actually recorded a podcast about this.
It's probably meant to be scary, though. It's, it's like Commandments.
Kevin, I feel like that movie would still be scary for you.
It is, but it also has a lot of campiness, which is very fun. And that's as an adult, that's been my re-entry point into the 10 Commandments, is that I like the camp.
I always
I
appreciate
love scary movies and stuff because a lot of them is like camp and horror and over the top, where they get stabbed in the neck and then just blood rains everywhere. It's just intentionally over the top. I love that kind of horror movies because it's not so much. It's just funny to kind of make fun of it in a sense. It's not the world's best plot or movie.
But for a 9-year-old or something, that is terrifying. And it's probably a good tool for parents to keep their kids in line. Like if you don't act right, the Mothman is going to get you or something like that.
I think as a kid, I thought dinosaurs acted like clay. You know how all dinosaur movies before they were CGI, they were like claymation? Mm-hmm. So they're very and I thought dinosaurs were just really glitchy and made of clay, and I was like,
It's like those Christmas specials with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and
Rankin and Bass.
Yes, they're a little bit eerie. They're charming, but they're very eerie.
Isn't that still the show on TNT, Rankin and Bash?
It's a great show with Mark Paul Gosselaar and.
I love Mark Paul Gosselaar. Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. So good.
Yeah, that's the name sounds familiar, but I don't know who that is.
I loved when he could just go time out and stop time and then break the fourth wall. That was always so fun to watch. Actually, my brother.
It was a wonderful Shakespearean device for a sitcom to use.
I think that they were probably ahead of their time.
Yeah, that's what they're going for there. Actually, maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know.
And everyone wanted to be someone in the Saved by the Bell gang. What was their mascot again?
A bell.
No.
It was a bell.
I've never seen it.
Bell.
I just remember the AC Slater was a wrestler, and there was a school color was burgundy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bayside.
Bayside Bears or Bayside?
Someone in the chat has to know this right now when we're talking, and they're probably screaming it.
Nothing yet. That's okay.
The Tigers.
Oh, the Tigers. Yeah, because I remember the logo was sort of.
Is that true? I just made that up. I just said Tigers.
I think it was Bayside Tigers.
Where did they hang out? What was that place called? The Max?
The Mac. The Mac.
The Mac. Okay.
Mac? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the
That was like their quad, right, or something like, but for high school, the high school quad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where all the cool kids hung out. I never had a Mac in high school.
I don't know.
I had a
Or
big
maybe
Mac.
there was one. I just wasn't invited.
When that was on, I remember all my friends were watching Melrose Place instead of Saved by the Bell because my mother wouldn't let me watch Melrose Place. I was in elementary school, and so my friends were in 5th grade and they were watching Melrose Place, and I was still watching Saved by the Bell, and it was sort of childish, I guess, for them. But I mean, my mom, I guess she just thought it was a little too mature.
I know
I used
I'm
to
not
watch
supposed to be on my
MASH.
phone during this, but Azim just texted me and said, Bayside Tigers, yeah.
Thank
They
you.
say Tigers.
And with that, I'm putting my phone away and I'm paying attention.
Yes, thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember Mac sticks? Those foods you would eat in high school and stuff?
What are
What?
they?
Oh, there's like a breadstick with cheese in
I
it.
don't know.
Yeah, but it was too much cheese.
Yeah,
it was like
not.
Food from the 2000s. That's not.
Oh,
That's,
ugh.
it's a bad imitation of something from the 90s.
My
Yeah.
favorite cafeteria food day was when they had the Frito pie and a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
and everyone wanted-
yeah.
Really good.
They would like finish their cinnamon roll and then they wanted my cinnamon roll, so I would lick my cinnamon roll, so no one would take
Who-
it. That's-
No one except for you.
Who approved these meals? These meals are terrible for you. Like, who approved these? It's just, yeah, we need Frito pie and cinnamon rolls and
True.
It was a special
sticks
occasion.
of cheese.
We got
For the
other
children.
things too. They gave you like fruit cocktail that you normally threw away with the trays. So
Oh,
they tried. We just didn't have to.
They would recycle the apples. They'd just keep giving
Yeah,
them
they-
back to you.
We used to get little cookies. Well, they were like this big, the size of your face when you're that age, and they were so hard that we would throw them in the cafeteria underneath the tables as like a little race to see which cookie made it to the end of the cafeteria because they wouldn't break. So it was like throwing discus, only like sliding it.
Right. I remember.
So that's
when
basically all about. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like in elementary school, I remember doing weird things like that too, like shredding my chicken nuggets apart just so there was more chicken nuggets rather than the 5.
That's a good diet tip.
That's what I used to do with Speed. I would rip Speed apart so I could watch it in chunks and there'd be more Speed.
oh. Hi, Principal Peterson.
Yeah, what's up, Gary?
I got hit by one of those concrete cookies.
Oh my God. Oof. Looks bad. Looks pretty bruised there,
Yeah.
buddy. Come
Yeah,
a little
bleeding.
closer to. You're covering it up. I can't quite see it.
See?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another food fight in the cafeteria, and man, it came out of nowhere, and I think I have a concussion.
Okay, we're gonna need to get the school nurse to come in for that. That's a little bit beyond what I can do for you. You want me to call her in?
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, I was hoping you could put an end to those food fights.
You know what? I'm gonna stop those food fights. You bet. I was gonna say a bad word. You bet your bottom I'm gonna get rid of those food fights. And the stale cookies that get so hard they feel like concrete, I'm gonna get rid of those too. I'm sorry, son.
Okay,
This
just
school has perpetrated a grave injustice upon you and your body.
thank you, Principal. It's just this happens a lot, and
Well, Gary, tell me what else you need.
well, I don't know. Maybe.
Has Miss Johnson been a good 3rd grade teacher to you?
Yeah, Miss Johnson's great, but I don't know, all the food.
How about Mr. Jones, the physical education teacher? You look a little scrawny. I don't think he's doing his job very well.
He's fine. No, I think the food is the problem. All the food looks like weapons and stuff.
Well,
like there's
what
that.
do you mean? Besides the stale cookies being very hard and concrete-like.
Well, the string cheese is in the shape of a whip. and kids whip
Are you
people
getting
and
whipped
lasso
at
people.
string cheese, son?
Of course, yeah. Have you been in the cafeteria?
Turn around. Turn around. Oh,
See all the
good God, I can see the welts.
yeah.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I got lassoed by a string cheese,
Wow.
and they tied me up.
That's a
This
little
is
bit
happening.
impressive, I have to say. The person that was managing to lasso you, that was some talent. Although I'm
Yeah,
still appalled.
It was Jake. They get up on the huge guy's shoulders. It's been held back, and he rides him around like
Oh yeah,
like a
Dante.
steed.
He's huge.
Yeah, I know he's huge. He's like 20.
Guy's a hell of a
And-
linebacker.
Yeah, and he's a good steed for Jack.
We've got another complaint about the lunches that we're sending out.
Okay, well, I'm
You
surprised.
take
I'm
this
honestly,
one? You take this?
I'm honestly a little. Yeah, I'll take it, Spencer. I'll take this one. I don't understand. I mean, it's Meals on Wheels.
Spencer.
What?
Why do we have to call dibs, Spencer?
What do we have to call dibs?
Yeah.
That dibs is.
No, Spencer.
Yeah, I'm upset. I just thought maybe Terrence could explain it better than I could, because I'm foaming at the mouth with rage. You know how we work to put these meals together?
Yes.
We put a lot of heart and we put a lot of sweat into these meals.
Tons of hours. I've been working overtime for 6 months to get this meal plan launched.
And people don't like these meals, and we're just supposed to take that.
Supposed to take that?
We're getting complaints. I mean, we sent out the feedback forms. Terrence, that was your idea, which is fine. But now we have a bunch of feedback. So, and
Okay,
guys,
well-
I gotta tell you, I'm scared.
They wouldn't shut us down.
She's scared. They
couldn't do that.
Look, I haven't been totally transparent.
Terrence,
And by transparent, I mean honest. So let me just. This was our last chance to show that we are essential to the school board. I mean, they might go with another contract.
Oh wow! Now hold on.
Spencer, yes.
Spencer.
I put it in.
It's okay, Terrence.
I put in the pretzel Go-Gurt.
I know.
To add both crunch and protein to these children's diets.
We went wrong.
They
with
both have the fun and the flavor.
There wasn't enough iodine. We should have gone with regular iodized salt.
Just packets of salt. That's what they're complaining about, is that there wasn't
So
salt
salt
in their
packets?
meals.
They're malnourished. The children are coming back malnourished. Their bones are bendy. They're scrawny. That was one of the exact terms that we got in the feedback form several times. Scrawny.
Okay. Well, I feel like I need to confess something also. I haven't been transparent. But I have been recycling a lot of the produce that gets returned. You know, the children reduce, reuse, recycle. It's generally a good thing, but in this case, I maybe have contributed to the predicament that we're in right now.
So is it a half-chewed apple has gone back out?
Not fully half-chewed. If there is a single teeth marks, they maybe attempted but then changed their mind.
Identifiable marks.
Well, usually they're just so soft that you can just kind of mold it back. So
yeah, you rub it, maybe put a little bit of highlighter on it.
Yeah, like clay.
I didn't think anyone would notice. They don't eat it.
I
anyway.
haven't been totally honest with both of you.
Oh my God, Spencer!
I think I need to come clean. I haven't been totally honest. So the Go-Gurt sticks and the apple mush.
Yeah.
Love the apple mush.
I had a group of raccoons sort of actually bring those in.
You had it.
Literally.
Not at my behest. It's not as if I control raccoons. It's just they brought them in the back door, and I thought, well, why waste?
So you're illegally employing unregistered raccoons?
No, that's what I'm saying. These raccoons are not in my employ.
It's more
They're
like a
actually
private
feral
contractor.
raccoons.
That breaks
It's more
all
of
of our
a
protocol.
donation, really.
You can't. They have to sign a release, Spencer.
The raccoons?
Yes. Anyone who is
They
doing
don't know how to
anything
read
with
and
this
write.
They have opposable thumbs. You could have had them make an X or something.
I didn't think about that. I just thought about the reading and writing.
Of course, you didn't think about it.
You know what I think the real issue is, if I'm being frank?
Okay.
I think we never should have sent those feedback forms out.
I'm agreeing with you on that.
I think,
Yeah, when you send out feedback, you get feedback. You get more feedback.
Are you sure this is where you saw the Mothman?
I saw it right here. I saw him right here.
Cody, I think you're messing with me, man.
Dylan, I'm
There's
not.
no way you saw a Mothman.
I saw the
You're the-
Mothman.
No, if you want to join the Cryptid Society, you've got to be
sitting
you.
there. And I said, "Is that?" I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just the tree because it was camouflaged, and he flew out.
Yeah,
It
like your
scared me.
story. I'm sorry, man, but we just can't have you here in the Cryptid Society if you're making up crazy nonsense like that.
I'm not making it up. I saw the Mothman. You see the scratch on my cheek? That's a Mothman scratch.
Mothman scratch, huh? Really now?
Yeah,
It's all sound.
You know the lore. You know the lore of Mothman. It gives you a scratch to mark your face.
Come on, man. This is all bogus. I know what this is. You just want in that club. And you're faking it here. I'm sorry, all right? We had to kick you out. We can't keep you around, all right? You're just not.
Straight up, I want to be in that club. Straight up, I want to be in your club.
For reals? You being for realsy?
True.
All right, if you're being straight up now.
I'm being straight up with you. I want to be in your club, and I've given you the truth, man. I saw the Mothman. It scratched me. It's like, I don't know why you're resisting me entering in your club. I know the lore of each of these ghoulies.
Yeah, I know you know the lore. All right? I'm just worried you're getting too deep, okay? You're getting too deep with this.
No, I'm uncovering the truth of them. And that isn't that what the club is about, uncovering the truth?
It was, but you're getting too close to it, all right? Just stay away. Stay away.
Dylan, it looks like, it's like you're trying to push me away from the truth. Did the Mothman get to you? Did the ghoulies get to you, Dylan?
No, why would you be so...
You're shifting right now. You're sweating. Look at your palms. They're clammy.
I get
the clammy
inside.
palms of a conspirator.
Mothman.
Did you hear? Where's the Mothman?
All right, man.
I told you.
Okay. All right, man. Okay. This is starting to get a little too real for me now here. I just don't... I think you've stumbled onto it. I think you've stumbled onto the truth.
Absolutely. Follow me into the truth. Let's uncover the truth. Let's reveal the truth.
Feel the truth? I think you've revealed more than I've ever have in this godforsaken club. God.
Don't let your jealousy blind you to what's out there, man. Dylan, we're in this together. The Ghoulie Gang is a cohesive group. It's not one for each other. It's one for all of us.
Mothman. Yo, Gary. Yeah, I know you're in the bathroom. Come on out here.
What is it?
I hear you've been talking to Principal Harrison about lunchtime.
I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am. So what? I'm trying to end your spree at lunch.
Well, let me just tell you something. You better keep your mouth shut, okay? Because my mom's the cafeteria lady. If you're not careful, you'll be eating Max sticks the rest of the year.
You know what? If that's what I have to do to dethrone you and get some decent food up in here and stop getting whipped at lunch, then that's what I'm going to have to do.
Listen, you're a freshman. You're at the bottom of the pecking order. Okay, you're gonna get cheese whipped now and then. That's just the way it is.
I don't think it has to be that way. Okay.
Oh, what? You're some
everybody,
sort of like hero who's gonna disrupt the system? What are you, Katniss Everdeen?
Well, I just don't think anybody has lived any other way. Everyone's just used to being cheese whipped in that line. Everybody lines up, they get cheese whipped before they go outside. Cheese whip, cheese whip, cheese whip.
That's what we know. That's what we've always done. Okay?
Well,
my mom cheese whips me all the time.
That's
I don't like
what
it.
I'm saying. It's like some people don't get cheese whipped. It doesn't have to be that way. Don't you see, Jack?
I wish it could be, this fantasy world where, people they eat lunch in peace and they don't throw rock hard cookies at each other's heads. And they don't have to eat these awful meals with apples with bite marks in them. But that's just not the world we live in.
Jack, I think you're wrong. I wish you would join me. I wish you would come and see what's possible. I mean, if we could make some real change here.
I couldn't do that. I mean, I could lose everything. Okay, it took me years to get to the top.
Well,
of the kitchen.
What if it's the top? But what if it's like there's like little tables and we all push the tables together. We just have like a little book buddy club. Like we teach each other how to read while we feed each other carrots and stuff. I'm just this is just one idea.
Feed each other carrots. No, we can't. Listen, okay. If anyone even knew I was talking to you right now, having like a real genuine conversation, I would be dead. This would be social suicide for me. Just keep your crazy ideas to yourself.
Oh, is there a nerd in here?
Yeah, that guy right there.
Cheese whip.
Let that.
Principal Harris.
Good to see you,
Hello.
nurse. Good to see you.
I'm sorry I'm late for our meeting. I have a line of students coming out, wrapping around my office through hallway B.
Things are looking terrible.
Yes, they're coming in with welts. I put ice on it. I tell them it'll go down.
I have a terrible crisis on my hands here, nurse.
With the kids?
Yes. I mean, I have my own personal issues like gastrointestinal distress and things with my wife, but yes, the kids.
Oh, your wife too, huh? Going down the shitter, just like your gastrointestinal stuff, huh?
And I don't appreciate that insinuation about my wife. She looks very nice for her age.
No, I just mean the way that you all maybe relate to each other is going down.
I don't appreciate you talking about my sex life, if that's what you're trying to get into. We've got a bunch of injured children.
I didn't know we were still having sex. In fact, I don't even want to say that word in our school. It's too soon. Too soon, principal.
I'm confused. You mean we, by like older people, not having sex?
Yes, I just thought that when
I'm still doing just fine. That's got nothing to do with this, and we have a bunch of injured children on our hands.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I
saw a kid cheese whipping so bad, and I don't mean to be blasphemous here, but it reminded me of our Lord and Savior in a certain way. And I'm a Christian man, and I don't say that lightly. And the way that he had been lashed, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm concerned as well. I mean, I'm running out of ice packs. They're just...
People are being stoned? This is like modern day martyrdom going on, but for no apparent reason.
Well, principal, I understand. I'm also very concerned, and I don't know...
Does this have something to do with the fact that we're a private school and we don't have... I don't know. I've lost my train of thought.
That's okay, Principal Harrison. It happens in your old age. It happens.
I'm so upset.
That I hear that's with the blood flow in your arteries. It affects your brain and some other things. I read an article on Reddit today about that particular.
I'm ashamed of my leadership here. I've done a poor job. I'm going to step down. I'm going to step down immediately.
Where will you go? What do you mean step down?
I don't have any idea this is above me unless you have a solution for stopping the poor flow of food into this cafeteria that ends up precipitating violence. Dante's running amok. He can't be stopped. He's got the body of a 22-year-old Denver Bronco.
Well, you know, it's in the milk. It's the antibiotics they put in the milk.
One good thing we have is the milk.
We can't do anything. I mean, he brings our team to victory every season. We don't want him to
Enough
shrink.
of it. I'm sick of prioritizing the athletics. What about the drama? You know, I was a thespian. I almost went to Juilliard. Almost.
Well, almost isn't Juilliard, Principal
Well,
Harrison.
I tried out for it and I didn't make it, but I ended up getting a theater degree, and I want to get back to that. I want a school where people can dance in the hallways.
Well, I mean, no one's stopping them from dancing in the hallways now.
They'll get cheese whipped like you wouldn't believe if they broke out into song and dance. The arts are being destroyed. That's what I've decided this is now about.
Oh, okay. Well, through the arts, then I will.
Nurse, you've got a hell of a voice on you. I've heard you singing as you mended young children's wounds.
Oh, Principal Harrison. I mean, that's
You've
just.
got a voice like a nightingale.
I mean, don't stop, Principal Harrison. You know,
You remind me of a beautiful mermaid singing to the sailors.
You know, I used to be called Siren when I was a young woman.
That's a good nickname for you. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah. I was Siren Sally, and my hair was very long. It covered my
Great.
front very, very provocatively, but
I see what you're saying. That's nice.
yeah,
yes.
it was quite nice.
What you're saying is we need money for wigs and costumes to dress the children, to encourage them to perform. I think that's what you're saying.
Well, I mean, I suppose we could do a school-wide dance party.
Yes. A school-wide dance party for peace.
Okay, yeah, the Dance for Peace dance party, the St. Catherine's Dance for Peace dance party. And
yes.
Isn't St. Catherine the patron of peace anyway?
That's right. She absolutely is.
I mean, that makes sense. Why didn't we think of this before?
That's right.
So,
Welcome to my lair.
This is, I gotta say, pretty nice. Mothman.
Thank you. I've done lots of, I take lots of time to decorate myself.
Yeah, I was noticing there's a love sack couch. That's really nice for your posture and stuff. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I appreciate you here, but I got to get back to my friends. It's very complicated, but I got to get back there. All right. I appreciate you stopping by, but I would like to go now.
Oh, you see, once Mothman finds a new roommate, you can never leave until I'm done with you.
Roommate? I can't get into a situation like that. I'm still living at home.
I need someone to help me with rent here in this cocoon.
Well, it's nice, but I told you it is a little big, don't you think, for yourself?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's too big. I need someone to fill it up with me, and I need someone to talk to.
Oh, I can't do that. I'm still in elementary school. I mean, I got to get back to school and friends and all that. I can't be hanging around here paying rent. I mean, you're a big, scary cryptid. You should be able to do this on your own.
I wish I could. Just look at me. People don't want me in society. They see me and they scream, they run away, and they make legends about me. But all I want is just to live a normal life.
Well, I could see that. I mean, I myself have been an outcast as well, and I understand how that goes, Mothman. But I mean, I don't know how much is rent here.
It's like $400.
$400 each, or
yes.
It's not terrible, I guess. Is it like? Do I get my own room here? Do I get a little larva pod?
Yes, you can sleep in that larva pod over there.
Oh, all right. Look, You got to get out of here, man. We just got to show you to the people. Why don't you come to school with me? You could join my crypto club.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't do that.
Oh, come on. You got to get out of this situation. I mean, you could join school with me. Maybe we could find you some other roommates that are a little more, have that kind of, that type of Skrilla to pass around.
Yeah, I never went to school. I never really learned much of anything.
Come on out of your nice little cocoon pod and come with me, all right? They got nice school lunches, they got a bunch of easy classes, everything is changing nowadays.
Okay. I mean, if you think it's going to be okay.
I promise.
It's just been a really hard week.
Yeah. I kept thinking it was Monday all day.
Do you ever wonder if maybe things don't have to be the way they are? Maybe we could stop, abusing the underclassmen.
I think about it, but then who would be in charge?
The people would be in charge. The student body, they could govern themselves.
If we left it up to them, they would eat each other alive. We're instilling structure and a foundation of rules for them to follow for generations to come. This hierarchy is important.
No, I hear you. It's just, sometimes it's a lot of work.
I mean, if we show weakness, they will turn on us. Look what happened to Marie Antoinette.
I don't want that to happen to
either
of us. And as the power couple of this school, we do, we have an obligation to present a powerful front. And if the underclassmen get wind that we're weak, they will attack. You're right. I think maybe we should impose more rations this week. No cinnamon rolls with the Frito pie. I think just Frito pie.
I think we should limit the number of Fritos in the pie as well. Too much crunch gives them ideas to rebel, and so they need to...
We must crunch them.
More beans. Beans drops them down.
My lord, my lady, may I have a few more beans for my pie?
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I can't believe he even came up that close to our seat.
How did we let that happen? How is security allowing him through? Honestly, it's kind of and we just gave him what he asked for. He's going to go tell everyone that we just gave him beans outside of lunch hour.
Should I cheese whip him on the spot?
That's what we used to do. Remember? We would cheese whip left and right.
Yeah.
And now we hand out free beans. It felt good, though.
Everyone, they gave me a bean. They gave me free beans without a cheese.
What? Oh my God, they're gonna
free beans.
Seems like that was just a small uprising.
Just a warning.
Very quickly. Well,
free beans.
Free beans.
There's not enough beans to go around. Okay, that's not what's possible right now.
The beans you have are magical as they are. Everyone just enjoy what you have, or there will be whippings.
Cheese whips for anyone who speaks out of turn.
Who's up first?
See, they're quiet.
Principal, this school is a mess. All of us in the superintendent's office, we've been talking, we're shutting it down.
I've been hiding in here for over
I know
a week.
you've been hiding in here. You've been scared. I don't appreciate that I had to find you.
I tried. I tried very hard.
I hear that you tried, but I heard.
I tried my best. I tried my best.
I know.
They said, try your best and let God do the rest. So
I think you maybe needed to do a bit more. I think you maybe just took a couple of steps and just said, the rest is up to you. Why don't you come out of the closet there? Come on out. This is really just meant for buckets and things. It's not for. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. Come on all the way out. I mean, it's just we're shutting this place down. It's I mean, it's a reflection on you and what you've done here, but I just want you to know that for you, life will go on.
It will, because I'm leaving to pursue my dreams as an actor on the stage. So I worry not.
I wish you well. I'm not gonna stomp on those dreams.
I hope that you won't.
Do you have a plan for that? Do you have a next step in your acting?
That's right. I will be once again auditioning for Juilliard as a late matriculator.
Do they 55-year-olds? I don't know.
They're looking for age-diverse populations now, and I believe that I would be fitting. In fact, I have quite a story to tell about this school and the ways in which, really, I think the city and county failed us. Methinks myself a bit of a Julius Caesar, stabbed in the back by those that would betray me.
Indeed, I think you are Julius Caesar as well, trying to grasp
my God, the Lord your God
for yourself, trying to sort of keep all the power within yourself and not really distributing it.
The principal is Caesar. Let's stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Sorry, the kids are on their own.
What do you mean you're going to go to school?
I'm trying out school. I'm going to try out school like I never did.
I mean,
you know?
You've never been interested in school before. Why the sudden change?
I don't know, Mom. It's just, I don't want to be stuck in a nasty cocoon all my life just by myself.
I know we have humble beginnings, but that doesn't mean you have to call our abode nasty, okay?
I know. I'm sorry.
I worked very hard to make this cocoon very comfortable for you and the rest of your larvae siblings.
I know.
You just think hundreds of larvae at a time is easy?
No, it's not. I know what you went through, and I appreciate everything. It's just,
thank you.
I just have dreams of my own. I don't know what it is in me, but you know me. I've always been the one to go outside of the cocoon and smell the flowers and like a.
You tried to fly before you even had wings.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Mom.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try this, and well, I might not come back. That's what I'm trying to say.
What do you mean? This kid.
I guess if it works out, you join society. They teach you how to write and read, and you can get a job and then.
I think that you have romanticized this whole idea. I mean,
it sounds amazing.
The stories that we have been told for generations are true. Once you see something bright, you're going to go towards it, and then zap, they're going to get you. I mean,
that's a stereotype, Mom.
I hope that's true. I don't want to lose.
Cut to graduation 4 years later. I now present this year's valedictorian for Juilliard School of Dramatic Arts, Mr. Mothman.
Yeah.
Mom!
Yeah.
So much,
thank you.
everybody. Oh, God, we had a great time. I hope you did too. We'll be here every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Also, if it is within your budget and your heart, please consider making a tax deductible donation to TheBoxABQ.com so that we have a theater to perform on live again when the city opens back up. We also will have a telethon coming up on September the 6th. Is that right, Steve?
Yes, it's the Labor Day weekend. It's the Sunday of Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, so we'll be doing an improv marathon from 1 to 9 p.m. to bring in some love for the box, just like we all have in our hearts now. And we're excited to see you all again next week. So thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.